here we are on the Crendon Replicas stand. I'm here with Anthony, the owner.
Hello.
And Anthony, some of you will know from the past from his company Absolute Horsepower, who are a build agent. So that's your background before you got involved.
So 21 years now, obviously everything Cobra related, being build agents for AK sports cars, building Daxes, Pilgrims, pretty much worked on every UK based Cobra replica company and some from America, offering IVA prep, finishing part builds, interiors, and yeah, absolutely anything Cobra related really, which was a natural progression to 2016 where we bought in-house the Crendon brand with the jigs, moulds and tooling. So that is our now in-house built car. However, we do still offer customers the option to have other kits, makes and everything finished if need be under the umbrella of Absolute Horsepower.
And as Absolute Horsepower, how many cars have you knocked out over the years?
It's hard to say, but I would say I'm well over 100 full builds, buying and selling, servicing IVA, and I'm in probably easily to get to 500, 600 cars worked on or in total. So yeah, it's all I do.
Fair enough. But this is your newer sort of project.
Yep.
So this is the chassis for the Crendon. We'll have a look at the completed car there in a minute.
Yep.
So talk us through it, sort of any particular choices on suspension?
Yep, so this is the latest CR427 chassis kit. So as with all factory built cars, or if you bought a turnkey chassis kit, comes with fully reconditioned running gear, steering, brake lines would be included, front axles, shock absorbers, everything as you see here is what would be included with that kit. The only real options in chassis is whether you want to go for big block Ford or small block Ford. We try to keep the whole Crendon thing as original or with an authentic theme, so it's Ford V8s only. Okay,
and I can see that it looks like Jaguar running gear here.
Yep, so Jaguar XJS running gear, very, very minimal donor parts now, our own shortened wishbones and drive shafts on the XJS base. Fully reconditioned diffs where we can offer a Quaif or a Hydrotrack diff in the rear there rather than the XJS power lock.
Okay.
Our own front top and bottom wishbones utilising the XJS hub and upright.
Okay. So let's take a little wander over to the Cobra there.
Yep.
Okay, so let's have a look at the completed car.
Yep.
So I assume a fiberglass body.
Yep, GRP body, yep.
And so if you buy the kit, what sort of comes involved?
So basically as a rolling chassis kit package, you would get everything you see as the chassis there. The bare white or grey gel coat body would then be fully fitted to the chassis. All the bonnet, boot and doors would be locked and latched with the stays, ready for the customer to install the next process, which would be wiring looms, fuel tank, engine, gearbox, radiator and cooling system. However, at the time of order, we would usually recommend that you would order those parts and almost have them factory pre-fitted just to help for continuity build and ease of build, really. Okay.
So you're helping the builder along quite a lot by that. It's not just all a pile of parts in the box.
It is one of the most comprehensive chassis kits you can purchase. And the idea is that if we fitted the body, the actual body fitment stage is much more involved than that of other makes. It's not a tub body that just simply bolts down. We actually actively hold the body on as an integral part of the chassis, so with the aluminium inner panels getting GRP fixed together. So you get this really solid, almost benign driving car at the end because its handling and characteristics are just solid. I mean, the size and strength of the chassis coupled with our build pro splits makes it a very, very solid car. And then, you can order as much or as little or have us do as much of the build as possible, all the way up to the factory turnkey build that you see there.
So for someone building at home, what sort of rough budget numbers are we talking about?
So a home build with a modest 302 Ford V8, somewhere around about the 50, maybe to 55,000 build mark. Okay. All the way up to factory built from 85,000. Again, dependent on options, you can add knock-on wheels, more authentic touches, plus or minus 10k over those prices.
Which you can do with any kit, and lead time wise.
So lead time at the moment,
sort of got to be credit card out.
So a rolling chassis kit, probably somewhere around about the 6-month mark with other commitments. full build car, a year to 18 months, really. Again, dependent on spec. A lot depends on paint shop schedules, IVA lead times, things like that. So we give a rough deadline, but obviously there's got to be some flexibility with that.
No, that's brilliant. Really interesting.
No problem at all. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Cheers, Anthony.
Good show.